Did you know that Express Cat and its other forms are based on real-life Japanese trains? To be more specific, Express Cat, Maglev Cat, and Bulltrain Cat are references to the 0, 300, and N700 series Shinkansen trains, hopefully I'm not butchering that, respectively. This is just one of the many interesting facts we'll cover in today's video, so let's get right into them. The Liquid Cat's first form is a reference to the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Jotaro Kujo. His design, attack, animation, and abilities all reference him. Pirate Cat references One Piece, specifically Monkey D. Luffy. His description states, dreams to become Pirate King, can't swim, like Luffy can swim, and is quite literally influenced by cartoon pirate. Witch Cat, Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Description states that she would rather be a magical girl than a witch, referencing to the magical girls in the show, eventually turning into witch. Also, slight spoiler alert on that one. Lufalan Pasalan also references One Piece, specifically Luffy. His name references Luffy. The community calls him Luffy. He wears a straw hat like Luffy and has very long arms, which is a reference to the Gum Gum Devil Fruit Luffy ate, which makes him stretchy. Legolan Pasalan is a reference to the Killer Queen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures due to its design. Slime Cat is a possible reference to the time I got reincarnated as a slime, due to its description stating, when I woke up, I found myself turning into a slime. Now I wander the city bullying low-level heroes. Titan Cat and Attack on Titanium are both references to Attack on Titan, due to Titan Cat's design looking like the Titans and Attack of Titaniums being a wordplay because the stage is filled with titanium, male enemies. There is a deleted cat combo called Shonen Manga, with Pirate Cat, which is Luffy, and the Linquent Cat, which is Jotaro, and Frog Ninja Cat, which is a reference to Naruto. Some of the cat gods present in the game are references to certain biblical drawings. Cat God, which is the guy who spent cat food on, is a reference to the creation of Adam's story, which I'm sure many of you already know. Cat God, the special cat, is a reference to David, which is a sculpture that is in Italy, Florence. Wherever that is, final boss Gigagod from Cats of the Cosmos 3 Big Bang is a reference to Christ the Last Judgment, which is a depiction of Christ, made by the Italian Renaissance painter Michelangelo. Now for the biblical section out of the way, every single stage in Grotesque Gallery has a reference to an art movement, besides Guacha Goals, which references a painting method. Cubist Crimes is meant to reference Cubism, which is a painting style based about geometrical shapes. Surrealist Sins references to Realism, which is a painting style based around dreams and hidden thoughts, not normally visible to the naked eye. Guacha Goals references the water paint that consists of pigment, which is a powder that is used to add color or change visual appearance. Death by Dada references the art movement of Dada that aims to erase the boundaries of art by creating criticism against itself and creates commentary against itself. Barake Beast references Barake, which is about creating dynamic in Germanic paintings. And Atrocious Deco references Art Deco, which is all about being sleek and untraditional. Moving on, did you know that Catman is an obvious reference to Batman due to its design, and well, it's pretty obvious. The Black Cat is an obvious reference to Catwoman. Mighty Cat is a reference to Superman. Crimson Star is a reference to Superman's home planet, Krypton, due to it having a red sun and because Crimson sounds like Krypton in Japanese, as well as the base design. There are two removed cat combos from the game called Justice League and Revengers, being pretty obvious references to the Justice League and the Avengers. Balrog Cat is a reference to Lord of the Rings Balrog because of its name. Mad Dr. Clay is a pretty obvious reference to Frankenstein, due to its design and description stating, first attempt at a soul transplant, great success. Clown Cat is a reference to Pennywise, due to its design and it being obtained from June Bride of the Devil, a horror-themed event in the Ball Cats. Gamatodo has the chance to perform an action at the Chamber of Secrets, being a Harry Potter reference. Heavy Assault CAT and Rover Cat MK2 are references to the AT-ST machine and the BB-8 droid respectively from Star Wars, due to their design. The Death Moon is a reference to the Death Star. Dark Laser is a pretty obvious reference to not only Darth Vader but also lightsabers in general. 41st stage in Cats of the Cosmos has a Darth Vader themed base. Cat Typhoon is a reference to Mary Poppins, with its design having an umbrella. Nimoy Boar is a reference to Star Trek, specifically to Spock, not only because of its name and design, but also because of its description. His bowl cut helps contain the force of his rational power, looking for a dashing starship captain to help him learn how to feel, clears the way of logic and tasks, similar to Spock. H-Knight Red Energy are both references to the characters from Lion King, being Ed, which is one of the Ahinas. H-Knight's description states, always says no, works food disposal, forever alone, says no to everyone. Everyone stays away from him. And Shenzi. Red Energy has a very similar hairstyle as you can see right here. Bustin' Ghost is a reference to Ghostbusters! With Who You Gonna Call as a reference to the Ghostbusters theme song. And finally, the Time Machine Treasuring Into the Future is a reference to the DeLorean time machine from Back into the Future. Both Kalissa and the 30th staging Cats of the Cosmos are references to Hatsune Miku, with Kalissa being basically a rip-off of her design, and Corona having Miku on top of the base design. In addition, the treasure you get from Corona is called a pop idol. Beefcake Cat's description is a direct quote of Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Dancer Cat's design and animations reference Michael Jackson greatly. iCat is a reference to Steve Jobs, with it being designed after an old Apple logo, following the naming convention of Apple products, iPhone and iPad for example, and its description stating, "Final call for Apple near Silicon Valley." Cat Eastwood is a pretty obvious reference to the famous actor Clint Eastwood. Psycho Cat is a reference to the famous illusionist and magician Uri Geller. Vacation Queen could be a reference to Breaking Bad, due to the description stating, likes to break bad while on vacation, but if you actually watch the show, you would know that doesn't really mean anything in the context of the show, so I'm not too sure on that one. Moving on, I don't think I need to explain why, but most of the Almighty's banner is a reference to the Greek mythology, with for example being Hades the king of the underworld, and Aphrodite the goddess of love, lust, and beauty. River Styx is a reference to the Styx, a river between Earth and the underworld. Cerberus Kids is a reference to the Cerberus, a three-headed beast that guards the underworld. This can be seen by their name and design. There are 3 kids in the design, same as the three-headed beast. The 15th subchapter of Soul, Parthenon, is also a reference to the Greek mythology, due to its name representing an ancient Greek temple that devoted to the goddess Athena, and the stages in it each having to do with a Greek god, laboring from Hades, Altar of Zeus, Dawn of Gaia, and many more. Now for some fun facts. Acrobat Cats are a reference to IKEA, due to their description stating, hopefully this pet's choice of cheap Swedish furniture won't bring their dreams crashing into the ground. Quizmaster's cat design is very similar to that of Uncle Sam's, who is an icon for the US government. Zamboni's cat design is very similar to that of a Roomba. No Right Swipes is a reference to Tinder, a dating app in which a right swipe means you show approval of one's Tinder profile. Those guys used our description stating they met on Facebook. It is unknown why the description was changed. PONOS sometimes mentions knockoff social media brands such as Anizon, Instantgram, DogeTube, and Yahoo. That is all for today's video guys. If you guys liked it, make sure to subscribe and leave us a like, as your support goes a long way into speeding up more videos being made, and just in general, we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching and see you next time.